Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Color Me Bad Lynn. Back with a review on a couple of fragrances that I like. One I like and one I love. One of them is my scent of the day that I wore a day or so ago, and I mentioned it, and I'm back with a review on it. Won't keep you long. I just want to kind of go over the information on the fragrance and kind of tell you what I think about it. Hope everybody's well. Everybody's doing okay. Yeah. So I do have a scent of the night that I chose to try. I'd never tried it before, so I thought, oh, let me give it a shot and see what's up with it. And it is Tom Ford's Black Orchid Eau de Parfum. It's not for me. I don't care for. It just didn't do anything for me. So it's not something that I would reach for again. I'll probably end up selling it or giving it away if somebody likes it. They do have beautiful fragrances in that house, but that one in particular didn't do anything for me. So what I did was I layered it with a fragrance. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Rihanna, the singer, actress, Fenty, all that good stuff. Well, she has fragrances, and every one that I have smelled or tried are all good. And so I layered the fragrance that I sprayed on that I didn't like with this. Excellent results. This is a gorgeous, I don't know if you have this, if you've heard of it, but this is a part of the Rebel Fleur line. This is one of her flankers from Rebel Fleur. I have to put my glasses on real quick so I can see the small writing. I have to, because I don't know what the actual name of it is, just in case you want to go out and grab it yourself. Trust me, it's good, very good. And I know for sure the longevity on her fragrances are pretty good, at least 5+ hours. So let's see if I can read this so you guys would know exactly what the scent is. So it is Rebel Fleur. It's Rebel Fleur by Rihanna, and it's Love Always. Their writing is like extremely small, but it's Love Always. And this is more of an evening scent. That's why I chose the Tom Ford Black Orchid, because it's something you would wear in the evening, night out, or if you just want to smell good and you're having an evening in with your significant other, or if you just want to smell good to yourself by yourself. It is an evening scent, and definitely worth it. Very affordable. I know that for sure you can find this fragrance on Walmart websites. I think you can probably find it in either like a CVS or a Walgreens, Amazon for sure. I'm sure you can find it on eBay, fragrance.net. Any website that carries fragrances, I'm sure you could find this. Sometimes they run out and they get sold out. So, but yeah, any of the flankers of Rebel Fleur, I would definitely recommend. Rihanna, baddie girl, got it going on. There's one that I want. It's on my wish list, and it's called Rogue. And if anybody has that, you can comment below and let me know what you think about it, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to add the Rogue to my collection, definitely. So let's get into it. The first fragrance that I want to speak on is called Serenity in Me, and this is another Middle Eastern fragrance that I've fallen in love with. Yes, it has oud in it, but it is the epitome of femininity. It's an absolute gorgeous fragrance. The House of AJMAL is where it comes from. The notes inside of this fragrance, and I'll show you the bottle here. The notes in this fragrance are cardamom, lemon, cinnamon, myrrh, vetiver, ambergris, agarwood, oud, rose, amber, white musk, and patchouli. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. As you can see, the bottle is absolutely gorgeous. The bottle is purple, the color of the jewel amethyst. This is kind of what the top is looking like too, is amethyst there. The writing on the bottle is all in gold. You can kind of see the name of the fragrance, the house of the fragrance, engraved in the top of the bottle and also at the bottom. I'll bring it in a little closer so you can actually see it. So let's pop the top on this girlfriend and see what we got going on here. The top is plastic, but it matches the bottle perfectly, so you really can't tell until you touch it. It is a nice weighted top, so you can pick it up like this and you really don't have to worry about anything happening to it. It's pretty snug and secure. The neck of the bottle is actually gold. There's no writing or insignia that I can tell on the neck of the bottle or on the top. It's just gold. And I'm going to give this a spray. I'm not going to spray it directly on my skin, but I will be able to tell you exactly what I smell. I'm going to spray inside the cap, and that'll help me to kind of tell you what we got going on. I got a little bit on me, but that's okay. It'll go well with what I have on. It won't hurt anything at all. This is pretty, you guys. So the first thing I smell, you can smell the rose. I can smell the lemon a little bit. It's not overpowering. I do smell cinnamon. The myrrh and vetiver, I don't smell it as much. But I definitely smell the oud in this fragrance. I just want to say that this fragrance is stunningly gorgeous from beginning to end, from the spray to the dry down. Hours after you have this fragrance on, it becomes a skin scent maybe about 4 or 5 hours in. And really, to be honest with you, that's really good for a fragrance, because most people don't wear their fragrances longer than, 4 or 5 or 6 hours, unless it's something you want to wear to work, and then you want to freshen up if you have somewhere to go, just reapply. But this fragrance, is a hidden gem. I don't know how many of you all out here have heard of this fragrance. I know a lot of people who love perfume know about the house of AJMAL. That's how I found out about it. But this fragrance, I haven't heard any reviews on it at all. But this is absolutely gorgeous. If you are looking for a fragrance to transition from winter to spring and into summer, this is a really, really, really beautiful fragrance. It's unique. It doesn't smell like anything that I have in my collection. It does put you in the mind frame of Dior's Poison Girl, but they're not in comparison with one another. They're both individually unique fragrances, and definitely a crowd pleaser. This is good stuff. So again, this is Serenity in Me by the House of AJMAL. Very inexpensive. If you love fragrances and you like to try out new things and new houses of fragrances just for discovery purposes and just to treat yourself, and you don't even have to pay a pretty penny for this, it's extremely affordable. I think I saw on a couple websites where this is like, $24, $25, and you may be able to find it for cheaper than that. And it's definitely worth the money, and it definitely smells way more expensive than what you would pay for this. So yes, I would highly recommend adding this to your collection. If you are a person who likes fruitiness mixed with your florals, and you love or like oud, or you're getting into oud, this is a nice way to start off with the oud family. Just trying it out, seeing what you think about it. If you don't read the notes, you would never know that oud is in here unless you know what oud is. This is beautiful. Okay, And next on our list is a fragrance that I have not used yet. Haven't tried it out. I don't know what it smells like, but the bottle is gorgeous. I love the name of the fragrance, and I have several fragrances from this house, which is Swiss Arabian, and I figured I couldn't go wrong with it. This one also has oud in it. It's called Faith. Isn't that bottle gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. I'll bring it in a little closer so you guys can see. And Faith, again, is the house of Swiss Arabia. It's a women's floral, fruity fragrance. The top notes are mango, pineapple, papaya, and lemon. The middle only has one note, and that is peach. And your base is, you're gonna find sandalwood, hibiscus, and coconut. So to me, this sounds like a tropical vacation. Yes. Okay, I'll pull it back for you. I'll take the top. Isn't the top gorgeous? This is absolutely gorgeous. So it feels like it is plastic. It's a dome kind of shaped, kind of looks like a UFO. Nice jewel in a color of like maybe the jewel citrine, ambery color. The bottle is a clear glass, and the juice inside is the exact same color as the top. That amber color, citrine color, jewel color. Okay. Again, this is called Faith by Swiss Arabian. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna spray inside the cap because I'm already wearing a scent for the evening, and I don't want to disturb it too much because I'm enjoying it. All right, so let's see what we got. I'm gonna show you the spray on this one. It's pretty good. Not bad. Very, very pretty. It's different. I smell the papaya. I smell mango. But I smell peach right off the bat. It's really peachy. I smell the sandalwood. We'll let that dry just a little bit because I want to get the coconut. I want to see what that coconut's doing at the end once it dries down. So the notes on Faith is a poetic fragrance for a multifaceted modern woman is what the note was. And this fragrance represents optimism and utter happiness. Put a smile on my face when I sprayed it. It's really good. Okay, so I'm getting that coconut now. I smell a little bit of the lemon. I'll have to wear this to be able to give you a full review and thought on what I think about it. But first off the bat, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I like it. I really like it. I like the way it smells when it first comes out, but it changes. As soon as you spray it, it changes and that peach shows up right away. It's a middle note, and it's a single middle note. And I don't know if it's very, very powerful. And normally when peach is in a fragrance, you don't really smell it, especially if there are other fruits inside of that fragrance. Peach is kind of that mellow gem that unless you really know your scents, your herbs and your spices, you really won't catch it, but you can really, really, really smell that peach. So if you like peach cobbler, you might like this fragrance. In all honesty, I'm starting to smell the coconut. The coconut is coming up. I can smell it a little bit. I'm gonna have to wear that to be able to tell you exactly what I think about that. But it's different. It's different. Whenever you mix juicy fruits with oud, you really are in for a treat. And the way that they mix the different notes of fruits and berries and citruses and come up with these amazing formulas for these fragrances is what fascinates me. And I got a little chemist in me. I really do. I'm a color girl. I love hair color. And so if you want it, I can do it. And that is what fascinates me about these fragrances and the way that they have come up with these combinations of the same notes that you may find in hundreds of other fragrances, but to have them balanced the way that they are, and for them to smell amazing and totally unique outside of any other fragrance that you may own in your collection, and then to add that strength and potency of oud to a soft, juicy, fruity floral and make it work, it amazes me. It really does amaze me. So I'm gonna have to wear that to really give you a full review on that. But I can smell it, and it's all in here. Even though it's a juicy fruit fragrance, that it's doing something. It really is. I can smell it over the fragrance I already have on. And if anybody knows, Tom Ford by itself, especially at least for the first hour and a half to 2 hours, it's powerful. And I sprayed Love Always Rebel Fleur on top of it. And so and I can smell that that peach is pronounced, the oud is pronounced, and it's a really juicy fragrance. I'm interested to see what that citrus is going to do there in that fragrance. So just a quick review on what we talked about today. We talked about Serenity in Me by the House of AJMAL. Beautiful fragrance. I do want to also let you know, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the longevity on this fragrance is amazing. The sillage and performance on the fragrance is, I would say, moderate. It's not beast mode, but it definitely does work for you. It will work for you. If those are the types of notes that you're interested in, the cinnamon, the myrrh, the vetiver, oud, you'll definitely like that. It's a softer side of oud, and it's really, really beautifully done. The second fragrance that we talked about today was Faith by the House of Swiss Arabian. Absolutely gorgeous. The verdict is still out on Faith because I have yet to wear it, so I really can't tell you exactly how good of a performance, what it turns into, what it does for me, if it's a compliment getter. But we will be back to tell you about that one. So again, this is Faith by the House of Swiss Arabian. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to my channel. I would like to ask, if you watch my videos, if you like what you hear and see, don't forget to click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you'll know each and every time that I upload a new video or a prelude to a video that's coming up. I hope, again, all is well. Everybody's staying peaceful, loving, getting plenty of rest. The sun popped out today, so get a little bit of that vitamin C and D. We need that. We need that. Much love to everybody. Thanks again for tuning into my channel. This is Color Me Bad Lynn saying bye for now. God bless.